Have you ever sat down to eat your dinner, only to find a pair of feline eyes staring right at you? Maybe you hear a little meow, soft at first, then a little louder. This is the classic begging cat, a mystery that many cat parents face every single day. It's a common scene in homes all over the world. A cat, seemingly well-fed and happy, suddenly decides that your food is the most interesting thing on the planet. This behavior can be confusing and sometimes even a little bit annoying. But before you get frustrated, it's important to remember one thing. Your cat isn't trying to be a pest. They are trying to communicate with you in the only way they know how. Understanding cat begging is the first step to solving the puzzle. It's not always about hunger. Cats are complex creatures with deep instincts and emotional needs. When your cat begs, they are sending you a message. Our job as their guardians, their cat daddies and mommies, is to learn how to read these messages. We need to look beyond the meow and the stare to see what's really going on inside that furry little head. Are they truly hungry? Are they bored? Are they just feeling a little lonely and want to be near their favorite person? The answer is often more complicated than you might think, and it's rooted in their natural instincts. Think about it from your cat's point of view. In their world, you are the provider of everything good. You give them food, you give them shelter, and you give them love. When they see you with food, their brain makes a simple connection. That person has something good, and I want some of that goodness too. This isn't just about the food on your plate. It's about the ritual, the connection, and the positive feelings associated with you. They remember that good things happen when you are around, and they want to be part of that moment. They are tapping into a primal instinct that tells them to seek out resources and connect with their social group. So let's dive into this behavior and uncover the truth. We are going to explore the different reasons why your cat might be begging for your attention or your food. This isn't about stopping a bad behavior. It's about building a stronger bond with your cat by understanding their needs. When you know the why behind the meow, you can respond in a way that builds trust and strengthens your relationship. You can boost their cat mojo and create a more harmonious home for everyone. This journey is all about communication, respect, and a whole lot of love for our feline family members. One of the biggest reasons cats beg is, of course, for food. But it's not always as simple as an empty stomach. Your cat might be genuinely hungry if their feeding schedule is off, or if their meals aren't satisfying enough. However, a lot of the time, they beg because they have learned that it works. If you've ever given them a little tidbit from your plate, you've taught them a powerful lesson. Begging equals a delicious reward. They are smart creatures, and they will remember that success. They are essentially saying, hey, I remember last time you were eating, I got a treat. Let's do that again. But what if it's not about food at all? Many times what looks like begging for food is actually a plea for attention. Cats are social animals, even if they show it in their own unique ways. They might be feeling lonely or bored. Imagine your cat has been alone all day while you were at work. Your arrival and your dinner time might be the most exciting part of their day. The begging is their way of saying, hey, you're here. Pay attention to me. I missed you. They crave interaction, and if begging gets you to talk to them or look at them, then in their mind, it was a successful mission. Another key reason for this behavior is a need for playtime and stimulation. A bored cat is an unhappy cat, and an unhappy cat will find ways to entertain itself, including pestering you. If your cat doesn't have enough toys, scratching posts, or interactive playtime, they will look to you to provide that excitement. The begging at the dinner table could be their way of initiating a game. They see you are settled and focused, so it seems like the perfect time to get your attention for a round of chase the string or pounce on the laser dot. They are not just begging for food, they are begging for something to do. Finally, a cat might beg because of a deep-seated instinct. In the wild, cats would eat multiple small meals throughout the day, not two big ones. Your cat's internal clock might be telling them it's time for a small snack, even if you fed them just a few hours ago. This is also a social behavior. In a cat colony, eating is a group activity. By begging to be near you while you eat, your cat might just be trying to be part of the family meal. They are expressing their desire to belong to your tribe and share in the important rituals of the household, reinforcing their bond with you. Cats have a whole dictionary of begging behaviors, and the most famous one is the meow. But not all meows are the same. A short, sweet meow might be a gentle reminder, like saying, "Excuse me, I'm here." A long, drawn-out meow is much more demanding, like a toddler yelling, "I want it now!" Some cats even develop a special, pathetic-sounding meow that they reserve just for begging, because they know it pulls at our heartstrings. They learn very quickly which sounds get the fastest response from their humans. Listening to the tone and intensity of the meow can tell you a lot about how urgently they want something. Another classic move is the head boop or the leg rub. When your cat rubs against your legs or nudges your hand with their head, they are doing more than just asking for something. They are marking you with their scent, claiming you as part of their territory and family. It's a sign of affection and a display of ownership. So when they do this while you're at the kitchen counter, they are saying, "You are my person, and what you have should also be mine." Please share with your favorite feline. It's a very personal and intimate way of getting your undivided attention and making a request. Then there is the intense, unblinking stare. This can feel a little unnerving, but it's a powerful communication tool in the cat world. A direct stare is a way of focusing all their energy and intent on you. They are trying to will you into doing what they want. They sit quietly, their eyes locked on your face or your food, creating a silent pressure that is hard to ignore. This often works because we humans feel watched and eventually give in. For the cat, it's a game of patience. They are confident that if they just stare long enough, you'll eventually break and give them the prize they are waiting for. Don't forget about the paws. Some cats will gently place a paw on your arm or your leg. This is a delicate and often irresistible way of saying, "Hey, look at me." It's a step up from just staring. If that doesn't work, some cats might resort to a little light scratching or pawing at the cabinet where the treats are kept. This is a more direct and less subtle form of communication. They are pointing directly to what they want, leaving no room for misunderstanding. Each of these actions, from the soft meow to the direct pawing, is a piece of the puzzle, a clue to what your cat is trying to tell you. So how do you live peacefully with a begging cat? The first rule is to not reward the begging. It might be hard, but if you give your cat food from your plate when they meow, you are teaching them that begging works. Instead, ignore the behavior completely. Don't look at them, don't talk to them, and don't push them away. Any attention, even negative attention, can be seen as a reward. Wait until they are calm and quiet before you give them any praise or pets. This teaches them that polite behavior, not demanding behavior, is what gets them the good stuff. Consistency is absolutely key here. Make sure your cat's basic needs are being met. Is their feeding schedule consistent? A cat who knows when to expect their next meal is less likely to feel insecure about food. Feed them high-quality cat food that keeps them full and satisfied. It's also a great idea to feed them before you sit down to eat your own meal. If your cat has a full belly, they will be much less interested in what's on your plate. You can also try using puzzle feeders or food dispensing toys. These make your cat work for their food, which engages their brain and satisfies their natural hunting instincts, leaving them tired and content. Boost their cat mojo with dedicated playtime. A bored cat will beg for attention, so make sure they get plenty of exercise and mental stimulation. Schedule at least 2 15-minute play sessions every day. Use interactive toys like wands with feathers or laser pointers to get them running, jumping, and pouncing. This tires them out in a positive way and strengthens your bond. When it's time for you to relax and eat your dinner, a well-played cat is more likely to be napping peacefully nearby instead of begging for a piece of your chicken. A tired cat is a happy, non-begging cat. Ultimately, understanding your cat is about love and empathy. By learning to read their signals, you can meet their needs before they even feel the urge to beg. When you see them watching you, maybe they just want a few minutes of petting or a fun game. Responding to their need for connection will build a deep and trusting relationship. Your cat isn't trying to annoy you, they are trying to connect with you. By providing them with food, fun, and affection on a reliable schedule, you create a secure environment where they don't feel the need to beg. You'll have a happier cat and a more peaceful home for everyone.